What If? Episode 3. What if all the Earth's mightiest heroes did not show up? So, do you guys watch What If? Episode 3? I forgot what the title of it was called. But I'm really enjoying What If, by the way. I think with each episode, they almost like keep spinning. Okay, it says, what if the world lost its mightiest heroes? So this one sees the return of Sam Jackson as Nick Fury. And I still find it interesting that not everybody is returning for the voices. I mean, I kind of understand with the people that aren't returning as their characters. Sure. Chris Evans no longer going to be Captain America. Scarlett Johansson, they have Black Widow in this episode, and she, of course, was not played by, wasn't voiced by Scarlett Johansson. Good voice actors, though, to have that. And, of course, Robert Downey, Tony Stark makes an appearance, and whoever does that voice does a really good Robert Downey Jr. impression. So, but that's besides the point. I really enjoyed this episode. It might be my favorite episode so far. I really enjoyed the T'Challa Star-Lord episode. See, one of my gripes about the first one was the fact that, when it came to Captain Carter, I went, okay, it was cool, but there was only like there was like a little slight change. It's like, okay, she got the serum, he didn't, and they still went through the motions of the first Captain America movie. When it came to T'Challa Star-Lord, that changed a lot of things up. If you guys watch that episode, there's certain characters that don't act like they're supposed to act. That's for sure. They're like a 180 flip, which is crazy. And I thought that was cool. And I love the fact that T'Challa was still T'Challa, trying to do good, as opposed to Peter Quill, who's kind of a dick, kind of into himself, So I like that whole aspect of it. When it came to this, and, basically the plot of the whole thing is someone's killing the characters, killing the Avengers before they actually become the Avengers. So it's interesting. I really enjoyed it, though. Really enjoyed it. What's going on, Mr. Everts? Yeah. Aren't you guys going live in like 4 minutes? I know, I'm going to go over your time. I apologize, but, it's all right. It's all right. Garth is probably going to be late anyways, right? Anyways, so, yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought it was... And then when you see who's killing, you go, oh, okay. And you see why, and I really enjoyed this episode. I really did. I thought it was, it's my favorite episode so far. It beat out T'Challa Star-Lord just a little bit. Too dark. I know. That's what I was wondering, Jose. Like, when I was watching this, yeah, see, running late, and then Ben, okay, bud. No, when I was watching this, I was kind of going like, yeah, this is dark. They're getting, what happens to Hulk? I was going, oh my God. I'm going like, damn, they're like doing this. They're just like offing these characters. It's a pretty dark episode. It is a dark episode. I think that's why I liked it. And then, the other characters that get involved with it, it does flip a lot of things on its side. But again, I just wish they were longer. I think these episodes would be better if they're at least an hour long. I wish they were an hour long, not a half hour. I think a half hour, they try to condense everything too quickly and everything. So I think if they had an extra half an hour, it'd be good. But still, really enjoyed this episode, so go watch it. Yeah. Please go watch it. If you haven't already, see what you think about it. If you're not into it, you're not into it. So you wanted to say, yeah. No spoilers, though. No spoiler. Yeah. Obviously, that's not a spoiler, Ben, or anything like that. But yeah. It was pretty interesting. And I dug the whole ending and the way that all went. It was very interesting. And I love hearing Jeffrey Wright doing the narration of The Watcher. And I really like his, beginning and middle and stuff like that. And the fact that throughout the episodes, you see him in the clouds and stuff. I think that's pretty cool. It's a nice little added effect right there. Even Clark Gregg, right? He shows up too. It plays into like Iron Man 2, Thor 2. It plays into those movies pretty well. So, yes, really enjoyed this episode. Go watch it.